January empties. I started my no-buy year in 2024 and I'm continuing it into 2025 because 1, I am a chronic shopper, 2, I have a lot of makeup, skincare, hair care, personal care items to go through, and 3, I got a lot of stuff for free because I'm like a beauty influencer or whatever. So it just makes no sense for me to be buying stuff when I already have an abundance of items and I get them for free on a regular basis. So to keep me motivated and accountable, I make these little end of the month recaps with the products I used up, my thoughts on them, whether I repurchased them or not, and what I'll be replacing them with. This is one that's been included in every single one of these videos since like last March. The Carpe Antiperspirant Underarm Lotion. I have hyperhidrosis. This is like the best deodorant ever. I do have a relationship with the brand. They first reached out to me in 2021. I want to say like late 2021. They reached out to send me products. I enjoyed them. I bought more on my own in like 2022, then repurchased in early 2024, late 2023 maybe. Then the whole TikTok shop thing happened, so they reached out and they're like, we want to send you more stuff. And I'm like, cool. And they sent me like everything, like I have one of everything, which is crazy. And I was down to my last underarm lotion, so I went ahead and bought a 6-pack of the lavender vanilla one. This is my favorite scent. And this is the second time I've purchased the 6-pack actually. I go through one of them like every month basically, and if you buy them in a 6-pack, they come out to like $10 each. Usually they're like 24, 25. But yeah, I've bought these on my own. I will continue to repurchase when I'm finished with all like my gifted ones and or bought ones. I need to put in a picture. It's actually absurd. Like they sent me one of everything. Like they keep me dry. They literally Carpe keeps me dry. And I'm replacing it with another one of these back there. That thing right there, that's another Carpe deodorant, also in the lavender vanilla scent. I actually lied, it's lavender citrus. The funny thing is that I'm not a big fan of lavender. I've never really liked, I'm just not a big fan of like essential oil scents or floral scents. I know people like, you know, their lavender lattes, their rose lattes. They taste like perfume to me, right? And then with like lavender perfumes, lavender like bath bombs or whatever, I don't particularly fuck with them, if you will. But this one is like a mild scent. It looks crusty as hell. This lavender scent isn't like overpowering. It's like really not mild, but it's enough that, you know, you can smell it and it's not overpowering. I really enjoy this. They also have a vanilla scent. That's the reason I was like mixing them up. The vanilla scent I also really like. I tend to use like vanilla scents during winter or spring, just colder months. And then during the summer, I try to use like more florally scents. But this one I think is like my top pick out of all the Carpe stuff that I own. I have 2 Sol de Janeiro products, which is kind of ironic because I just said that I like using vanilla scents during the colder months and I have these floral scents. I did not buy either of these. These were both gifted. This was like through TikTok shop, I believe, and this one was through Skeepers. This is just the typical like bum cream or whatever. Beija Flor Elasti cream. And then this is new. This is through Beija Flor Elasti body oil. Are they good? Sure. Would I purchase it with my own money? Fuck no. I am not buying this with my own money. I think this is the 3rd one I've ever used up. And the reason I use it is because I get it for free. I like the scent. I don't see the elasticity benefits. I mean, at least I haven't noticed them. And I think it's just an okay moisturizer. Then for the body oil, this is a new release that I was like gifted in exchange for a review on Sephora. I like it. I just have like some issues with the packaging. So first of all, it's like pretty heavy. I like heavy packaging, but then because it's so heavy, I didn't notice I was done with it. When I was on my last couple days of using it, you know, I was pumping out some of the product to rub it on my body. What the fuck? And then it just, no more product was coming out and I was like, oh, so I opened it and I literally like tried dumping it out and it's just empty. But you can't really feel that. You can't really like tell because it's glass. It's quite heavy. So if you're into like packaging or whatever, this is really nice. Like, that's Glass Bay. I do appreciate the rubber bottom also, so it's like it's not gonna wobble around or anything. Maybe it's glass because it's refillable. I don't know, but even if it was, I'm not buying the refill because I know the refill is gonna be like $20,000. Also, I think the pump does not dispense enough product. I don't know. I found myself having to use like 4 pumps of oil like per limb basically. So I was using 4 pumps for one arm, 4 pumps for another arm, 4 to 6 pumps for one leg, and 4 to 6 pumps for the other leg. Yeah, it's just okay. I gotta give credit where credit is due though. This did not break me out. I tried a different body oil in the past and it broke me out like I had pimples on my arms. Hello? Like I understand having like back knee or whatever, like okay, like I get that, but why am I getting whiteheads on my forearms? Now that I think about it, maybe it was because I was using a perfume oil I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was a perfume oil and I shouldn't have been using it all over my body. But anyway, this didn't break me out. And for my replacement, I'm using just like an Embryolisse body lotion. It's unscented. And I'm using a vanilla body oil. It's like from Scentnity, some like other TikTok brand. Next is this moisturizer from Dew. This is their Air Angel moisturizer. I fucking love this. This was gifted to me through Skeepers, but I would definitely purchase this with my own money. And I was about to buy this with my own money. This went on sale 2 Black Fridays ago. I was about to buy it, but then I was like, you know what? I don't need it. I have so many other moisturizers. I love the fact that it's like aluminum, so you can recycle this really easily. And I used every last bit of it. Like, this is empty. I really scooped it out. I love the fact that this has a pump. I love moisturizers that have a pump. I'm tired of moisturizers where you have to like dip your finger in it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like I've been using long nails recently. I'm like trying to grow out my nails for once. I'm like a nail biter. These are press-on nails. So just like dipping my finger. I can't do that. I can't do it. This absorbs really quickly into the skin. It is on the slightly thicker side, but it's not heavy. This is really nice because I have like oily combo skin. And for the winter month especially, I live in Berkeley, it gets pretty cold. It's still pretty cold. I love this. And once I'm done with my myriad of other moisturizers, I think this is gonna be the first one I purchase. Either this or the current moisturizer I'm using. This is from CosRx. It's like their oil-free birch sap moisturizer thingy. Again, this also has a pump. I love it. So easy to dispense product. On to the last two. We have this One Size primer. This is my second or third one of these that I've gone through. It's the Secure the Sweat primer. I mean, let me ask the audience. The first time I tried this, I did buy it with my own money and I absolutely loved it. And then, you know, again, the whole TikTok shop craze started. So they sent me a couple more. So yeah, I think this might be my third one, actually. I think it's worth it, especially if you have hyperhidrosis. I've tried the Carpe like sweat absorbing primer. I'm not a big fan of it because it's tinted. I don't really like tinted like primers. This one is clear. My only thing is that sometimes when I'm like applying it, I feel like I'm applying it wrong, but then like it does work, but I don't know. Because I've seen other people just put it straight onto their face, even though the directions say to like, you know, put on a pea-sized amount, you warm it up in your hands and then you pat it. I used to put it all over my face. Now I mainly concentrate it on like my hairline, my upper lip, my nose, you know, those areas where like I sweat a little bit more. And I was using this in combination with the Secure the Blur primer, kind of like the first primer that One Size came out with. I like the combo, but as of now, I'm just using the Secure the Blur primer. One, because I haven't been wearing makeup recently, and two, it's pretty cold right now, so my face isn't sweating as much as the rest of my body. But trust, I have another one in my big ass like makeup drawer, and I definitely would repurchase this in the future. On to the last one. I have bittersweet feelings about this. This is the Fenty the Home Curl Defining Cream. This is so good. This is so good. It's so good. This was sent to me. It's a gel cream hybrid. So this made styling like so much quicker because I could literally just put the gel in, style my hair with like my curl bounce brush, and then I was good for the day. And it leaves a pretty good cast that, you know, you can scrunch it out and my curls would last. However, Fenty is on the boycott list. Fenty is owned by LVMH, and I don't know how strict terms of service and content regulation is with this topic, but let's just say they're on a list of brands you shouldn't buy from, as in every brand that is under the LVMH like parent company is on that list, which includes Fenty, which I'm really sad about because this was really good. I luckily got it for free. Given the current circumstances, I'm not repurchasing, but I would love to find a similar product. Like, there has to be a brand out there that has a similar product. I will say though, I'm kind of mixed on the packaging though, because this is a jar that you like have to dip your fingers into. Again, I personally like pumps or just squeeze bottles more. And then I would have this in like my hair care drawer. Sometimes I would have to put it sideways because of like space, and I would open it, it's just like all over the lid and it gets kind of like icky. So maybe if they could work on a different type of packaging. But other than that, I hate to say it, it's a really good product. I really liked what it did for my hair, but I will not be repurchasing anytime soon. Currently I'm using, or I'm like in the process of switching over to the Scala hair cream. It's that Brazilian brand. I've used it multiple times in the past. I think the amount of product you get for the price is amazing, but lately I've been wearing my hair like heat styled a lot, and I just haven't been washing it very often because again, it's the winter season, it's colder up here, so there's no need for me to wash my hair as frequently as I usually do, hence the lack of curl cream usage. But yeah, those were all my January empties. This video is probably gonna be like shorter than I anticipated. I try to elaborate a little bit more to get it to be like more YouTube friendly or whatever. I can't really make an outro. I don't have like any other videos for people to watch other than like my Curtis Connor compilations, but follow me on my socials at MUA_Mari on Instagram, at Daily Hurricane on TikTok, at Daily Hurricane on Xiaohongshu, Little Red Book, Red Note, whatever you want to call it. I'm also on Iris. It's like a beauty reviewing app that's like just for beauty products and stuff. Also at MUA_Mari _Mari. And that's it. I'll see you next month.